Hey guys, a warm welcome to Enjoy Music with SMITA, and once again I'm welcoming you to a counseling session for the students. Basically today, before approaching to the counseling part, I'll be just sharing with you a very small spiritual aspect. So let's start without making any delay. Let's start it. The thing is that many different times we used to do a lot of hard work, and we use also a lot of planning and strategies just to achieve success. But the fact is that in spite of all such things, we basically have failures. So it becomes success is like a big mountain, like Mount Everest. So why it happens? Basically, once we go into the scriptures, Hindu scriptures like Bhagavad Gita and lot of Puranas are there. So where it is being also I had talked about these things in the past videos. It's all about the causes which we had done in the past. Actually, we are burdened, life after life, we are burdened with the negative deeds which we had done in our previous lifetimes. So those things are there on our back. It's a big bundle. We are laden with that big bundle, heavy bundle of sins, or you can say the negative deeds. So I'm going to here speak about the negative deeds. Doesn't mean that you'll be taking physical actions only. It also relates to the way we think negative things, the way we speak negative things. So these are the three modes in which we execute or exert our causes in our surroundings. So these negative deeds have their effects, which are stored non-substantially within our survival. We can say in our mind, in our consciousness. Our consciousness is very intangible. You cannot understand. You cannot perceive directly through these eyes. We cannot see inside ourselves. See, seeing the anatomy is a different part. Today we have a lot of technologies through which we can see the human anatomy. We have a lot of things like we can enlarge the image or the size of a small cell or maybe a subcellular structure, organelles, to millions of times and thousands of times. But to touch this particular aspect, like the way I just told you, these things are stored in our consciousness. So when we die, these things only exist. But this is eternal part. This is unchanging part. This body is a mortal body which we used to destroy it, or it is to be destroyed. It's being created and destroyed. It's a natural phenomenon. Anything that is being created is going to be destroyed. So someday or later, but that eternal aspect of our lives remains forever, and in that these negative deeds are stored as small non-substantial aspects, and they produce effects in the next lifetime, the next lifetime, the next lifetime. So you can just compare it as like a bank balance, a deposit of those things, negative karmas. Instead of that, we can also deposit good karmas, good causes, helping others, thinking always positive about others. Anything happens in our surrounding, anything happens, we need to think positive. Whatever happens, we need to think positive. Because in earlier videos I had told you about, in some videos, not earlier exactly, but regarding the positive thinking and the prayer as the biggest affirmation, which I have already told you. So see, affirmations are, the stronger the affirmations, the stronger or the quicker we are going to achieve our goals. So affirmations cannot be superficial, cannot be artificially made from within us. So affirmations are basically just to strengthen the affirmation to the highest level. Prayers are the best possible thing on this available with us. So this thing I have already told you, but still I'm not I'm not curtailing this particular part. So in this video also you will be able to understand the relevance of the prayer. Whatever sect, whatever community you belong to, that does not matter at all. It depends upon your prayers must be coming within from our heart. So our heart basically is related to these, spreading these waves of affirmations in our surroundings. And in turn, we start achieving our desire, our wishes are going to be fulfilled. Somehow it may take some time. I'm not saying that miraculously it would be fulfilled or your wishes will be fulfilled within a few seconds or few minutes or 1 or 2 days like that. It depends upon the level of our goals, our achievements, our endeavors, the big, towering endeavors. So they may take a considerable span of time. The only thing is that, see, I'm returning back to the particular topic which I was discussing in the beginning of this video. I started with that. The karmas are the causes which are stored within us as in the consciousness, and those karmas are the seeds. They serve as seeds for different effects, negative causes and negative effects, positive causes and positive effects. The way in some video I told you 2 plus 2 equals to 4. There is integration, and there are other parts of mathematics in which we can prove it as 2 into 3 is not equal to 6, or 2 plus 2 is not equal to 4. But in general, the basic fundamental rule is 2 plus 2 is 4. That's what I'm talking. So let's don't do vague arguments on these particular aspects. Let's accept that this is the particular thing which we need to understand here to bring colors in our life. So the thing is that we need to suppose, because we do not know how much of the causes are being accumulated, and that is we are laden with that bundle. We do not know that. It's a heavy load. And everybody, human being, the inanimate and animate objects, everybody has this sort of bundle at the back. It is loaded, laden with that. So it is a sort of binding. We are succumbed in the vicious circle of cause and effect, and we cannot escape from this. In the present lifetime also, we start, without realizing this, we start doing karmas and causes and negative causes and negative causes and negative causes. And without understanding the dangerous effect these particular things have. Many often times we ask ourselves that why I am so unhappy, why? See, people say that happiness comes from within. But how come if a person is not having a penny in his pocket or in our pocket, he's starving for food, then how come one expect that yes, one would be happy from within? So maybe he would be showing you a smile artificially, but the inner side he would be crying, shedding tears. That is not the solution, man. Solution is something we need to understand. It depends upon our mindset. Let me close this conversation. Maybe in the next video I will be trying to complete this, or maybe I will be stretching that video to another video, 3 parts. So within this part, I just want to end it right now, so that in the next video I'll be just continuing with this particular juncture of my discussion. Okay, so see you soon. Thank you.